za Państwa pytania. Widzę duże zamieszanie, więc chyba właśnie chodzi. Oto i on. Przedstawiać nikomu nie trzeba. Wladimir Klitschko. Once again, on your left.
Good day everybody.
It's a pleasure to see you here. Welcome. I know it's not your first time in Poland, so maybe you'll tell us what's the reason of your staying this time.
Well, yes, why am I here and what I'm doing here. Of course, I'm glad to be here, back in Russia, 20 years later. I was here when I was 18 and was fighting in the Polish league, Polish boxing league, for the club. The name of the club was Wladimir. Some of you probably remember. Well, some not, but today I'm here for the best fitness company that I've seen in the region.
Proszę bardzo, proszę nam odsłonić. Czekaj, no chłopcy, nie podniecajcie się tak jak słowo daje, no. Dobra.
It is always with you. You can get the moment when you eat with him the lunch. We see this on the internet. What do you think about him? Because he has some you think he can some nervous of you. About Sean Briggs, can you tell us? Sean Briggs, yes.
Well, honestly, sometimes I'm embarrassed to be in the same sport, in the same business, a professional sport as boxing. The guys as Chisora or Fury with all the statements that are out there, or Manuel Char or Marco Hook. So we can continue. David Hay, now Shannon Briggs is out there, and they're all different and they're trying to promote themselves and in their ways how they do it. And they're really offending actually the sport. And unfortunately, but it also reflects, if people think about boxing, they think all of those boxers are crazy. Basically, after all the behavior that they show and all the statements that they've done, it definitely is not the proper reflection to the sport. And there's a lot of good examples in boxing. So, but unfortunately, we end up talking about not such positive examples as those names I've mentioned. In regards to Shannon Briggs, we all saw his fight against Italy. I have visited him at the hospital after the fight, and he seemed to be a very nice guy. And I definitely, have a lot of respect for whatever he's done in the sport of boxing. And it was totally coincidence that we got to see each other in the gym where we trained together, in the same gym in Florida. He was walking out, and I didn't recognize him because he had a lot of hair and he had totally different look. So, and I did say like, hi, I didn't recognize him. So he really got upset about it, and he thought I was disrespectful to him or something like that. So it was, and I actually apologized and said, Shannon, later on, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize him, he's just different. And I haven't seen him for many years and so on. So, and he got emotional about it, and I think that in a certain way he's trying to get what he's looking up to. He's trying to get a fight against me and to get a fight, and I told him he needs to be at least top 10. He can't just come out of the blue and give the fight to the champion. The same way I told David Hay when he switched the divisions. He came from cruiserweight and went to heavyweight. So it takes all time, and if he really, and I see that he's keep winning, so Shannon is active. He fought a couple of times, he won a couple of titles, And eventually, if he's gonna get that far high in the ratings, I mean, maybe I will end up fighting him, but there is no guarantee. So he's trying to promote, and sometimes it's getting over the edge. At the restaurant where I was sitting, and it was definitely something that I would say that was totally disrespectful. It was just not the way how people should behave themselves outside of the promotional show and boxing matches and press conferences and everything like that. So it was definitely overdue, I would say. So, but I wish him and all of the other fighters that are trying to become champions good luck in their career. And this Kubrat Pulev, he ended up to be mandatory, so I have to fight him. I haven't chosen, or it was Alex Lipai, I had to fight him, I haven't chosen. So and I'm getting criticized for picking somebody that are not strong enough or anything like that. So the guys are strong, and I have to fight them, and I didn't choose them, but I have obligations to defend my titles against those guys.
Okay, thank you. Następne pytanie.
Rób pan.
Do sali boks, do boksu, tamtędy proszę.
Gdzie idziemy? Dobra.
Może na salę bokserską.
Tak, idziemy na salę boks.
Idziemy na salę?
Tak, bokserską.
Dobra.
Do tego kontenera. Dobrze, więc teraz udajemy się do sali bokserskiej, gdzie wiszą 4 korki tenisowe, które pozwalają nam na obrazkach jest napisane Władimir Klitschko. Ja przejdę sobie gdzieś, nie będę przeszkadzać.
Hello, Wladimir. And you are a boxer, so we can talk about the boxing. How is your injury? We know you got problems with your health before the fight with Kubrat Pulev. We know you will be fighting with him in November. Is everything okay? When you will start again trying to this fight?
I'm still in recovery after minor injury that I suffered in preparation for the fight, which was planned on September 6th. Now, in 1 week, I'll get clearance from the doctor to get back to the preparation, and hopefully and eventually I'm going to fight on November 15th. That's the new date, same place, same opponent. Brett Pulev is going to be my opponent. That I haven't chose is mandatory, so I have to fight and defend my titles against him. And the place is also the same, so it's going to be an O2 World in Hamburg.
Następne pytanie.
Your opponent said that you were afraid of Olympic testing. Why you don't want the more tests before the fight?
Well, this topic has been out there from the same promotional company, and from this, nobody has questioned anything, but Zarvin event and Zarvin Promotion has been pushing their fighters to go into this topic, just to try to disrespect all of the 8 years of my successful career in boxing. And I'm following the rules of BDB, the German Boxing Federation, the rules of all of the organizations, sanctioned bodies where I'm champion. And I've been in Olympic sport, so I've been always following the rules, and I will continue to do so. And understand there is different fighters that are trying to disrespect it. They're trying to get so, they call it, under my skin, and eventually they're defended. So I'm saying one more time, I've always been respectful to the rules, and I'm always gonna follow it. and there is nothing that I can possibly break, especially in this area. Thanks.
Okay, next question.
Wladimir, look at you, bravo!
Ja może powiem, to co wyróżnia McFit, to są treningi z cybertrenerami. I tutaj oczywiście na ekranie również nasz ambasador, czyli Władimir Klitschko. I niepowtarzalna okazja, mogą Państwo 24 godziny na dobę ćwiczyć z Władimirem tutaj właśnie. I know that you didn't understand anything.
No,
But I just...
ja rozumiem.
A?
So you got to try a little bit.
Yes, of course. With you, of course.
You have to face. You have to face the gentleman.
Okay.
Okay. So obviously we have a sound.
Okay.
Plecy masz dobre, teraz ty.
Słuchaj, przy tych kursach można się naprawdę zmęczyć.
Now, what is it? Oh, that's the hooks. Okay. There's a lot of sound in the background.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That I will hear you. Next time I'll be here.
Asiu, popatrz do nas.
Będziemy mówić, kiedy lewy się, kiedy prawy. Lewy, prawy, prawy.
Ale bliżej stańcie, bliżej siebie.
Boję się!
Cofnij się.
Nice.